In this video, I'm going to show you the new action plan features in Hunkies 1.5.3. So we are now in the Improve module. We're looking at the landing page, and I'm going to select this one and tap Action Plan. This is Family Planning Counseling. The competency class is not competent. Quality of care score is 90%. And one of the new features is that the action plan is automatically pulling the critical and non-critical steps missed. When you open the action plan, all the menus are open for you to immediately see. So you can see the critical step missed was regarding method changes in her period. I can collapse this and not view it, but if I want to see the details, they're there. Now I can scroll and see all the non-critical steps missed. So this one says, greets women respectfully, ask client if she has questions, asks about her current FP methods. Now, the action plan also pulls anything you answered no to. So we asked the question, did the client choose an implant? No. And it pops up here because it's considered a failed question. Same with this. If you answer, this is not a client who hasn't selected a method, it's going to show in the action plan. So I'm just going to close these. These are the list of videos. I don't need to see any of this when I'm providing feedback and writing the action plan. So I can collapse these. Scroll down, enter the provider name, and then the action that's going to be taken. So the critical step missed was around method causes changes in her period. So that would be a very specific retraining on addressing the critical steps. So retraining on counseling, especially regarding critical steps. Then responsible person would be the supervisor. So we can say Janet is the supervisor. Then another new feature is you can add a due date. So if we say this is going to happen today in the training, I would leave the date. But if I'm going to cover this within the next week, then I can tap within the next week. Then I can address the non-critical issues in the action plan too. He didn't greet the woman respectfully, didn't ask about her concerns. So a lot of this is around client-centered care and building a relationship with the client. So I would say relationship management. With client needs improvement to plan emotional intelligence training. Responsible person, again, this would be the supervisor. And we'll say the due date is within a month. I can add an action 3 if there is one. I'm going to leave this blank for now. And then I'm going to mark it as completed by tapping the blue circle with the check mark in the middle. Are you sure you want to complete this? You cannot undo it. I cannot make any changes once I've saved this. And you can see everything is grayed out now, and I can't edit it. No matter what I do, I can't edit. Now, if I want to share this action plan, I tap the share button on the right, and I can share this with the doctor. I'm going to share via WhatsApp. And you can see a summary in WhatsApp of the whole action plan. It has the score, the date of the next assessment, so the provider can easily see when to expect you next. The detailed action plan, this is what I entered, this data, sorry. Critical steps missed, a summary of that, a summary of the non-critical steps missed. Unfortunately, it is pulling all this information that's not really relevant. And then it has a link to the full survey. So you can tap this. And you can see every detail of the survey, every single question that was failed or passed. Now, if you don't want to see all this detail, you can collapse it like this. Down here, we are aware that this is failing to pull all of the action plan data right now. This will be fixed. If you want to print this, then you just tap the print button here, and you can print it and leave a summary at the facility.